help if I actually unmuted my mic. Now, we are live. So, today we're going to be showcasing Snapshot 22W04A, as they added a new armor feature, which I think is actually, like, pretty good. Let me quickly just turn the music back on, but lower it a lot. Welcome to the stream. I'll quickly, let me just quickly sort out all these settings, and then I'll go through and sort it out. There we go. That's how we lower the volume of that. So let me know, is my audio for my voice good? Also, is the audio for the music good? And I will quickly just change it over. I think if I click that button, that should work. Nope, that hasn't worked. Okay, so do I need to click that button? No, that's the wrong one. That button. There we go. That's the button I needed to click. So, let's jump over to the gameplay. Welcome to the stream, Neverite. Welcome to the stream, Dog. Welcome to the stream, Raven. Also, welcome to the stream, Tony. Can't hear no music. Can you not hear the music in the background? You can hear me. Can you not hear the music? Could you hear the music when the starting soon screen was playing? Like on? Or did I mess it up once that ended? I'm making a villager trading hall. Was there any music at all, even when the starting soon screen was there? Or have I messed up the audio settings? Yeah, no music. Okay. Doing this should fix it then. So let's quickly just click that. Advanced audio settings. Desktop audio. There we go. Is there music now? Never. Okay, is there music now, or is it still not working? If there's music now, there should be, because I just added it to the audio. But I have no clue if I have to reset the stream. If I do, then we'll ignore the music for this time around. If no, there's no music still. Okay, so next stream I'll have to do that then, because I think you have to restart the stream for the audio to take place. Yeah, it seems like you do. Okay, so you guys can hear me. That's the good thing, at least. The music was just there, so it was in the background. But anyway, let's now cover what is new within this snapshot. I can click a button, actually. Better to ignore music. Let me actually turn it off in my ear, because it's kind of annoying in my ear. If you guys can't hear it, then there's no point having it on. You think it's too low? Okay, let me try turning it up a little bit, see if that helps. Can you guys hear it now? There we go. Can you guys hear it now? Or is there still no music? It might have been that it was a bit too quiet. While we're waiting for that to go, let's quickly click that button. And then click that button. No, that's the wrong button. That button. There we go. No music. Oh yeah, now. Oh, you guys can hear music. Okay, so it was just the fact that it was a bit too quiet. Is it good? Is it too loud? Is it still too quiet? Okay, it's good that you guys can hear it. Is it a good volume? That's the next question. Once I find out that, we'll move on to what's next. Yeah, okay. So I'm guessing it's a good volume. So on screen, at the side there, you guys can see the patch notes, which is, I've just got it on open on a different tab. I think for now, we'll have this part of the patch notes open. This is where you guys can see like where all the different armor trims are gotten from. So you can see them all on the side of the screen. I don't know if YouTube compression is going to compress that too much where you can't see it. But actually no, let's for now ignore that. Let's turn that off and turn on the normal Minecraft gameplay. Is that going to work? There we go. And we'll jump back to the patch notes in a second. Make it a little bit more quiet. Yes, I can do that. Let's quickly just go to there and there. There we go. That should hopefully be working. So let's now cover what is actually new within this snapshot, as it is huge. So as you can see in front of me right here, I have uploaded a video already showcasing it, but I want to go into more detail with it because it's it's a simple system, but it's quite complex when you first look at it. Music is a tad too loud. Let me quickly just throw that down a little bit again. There we go. Okay, so I've turned it down a little bit more. So yeah, this is a very simple system, but it is complex by first looking at it. Okay, I think that's a bit too loud, so let's turn that down a tad more. But yeah, so how this actually works is they've upgraded the smithing table. The smithing table now has a extra slot, as you can see. I also love the armor stand visual right here. I think that is a great addition, because what that basically does is if I quickly just grab a rune, let's grab the smithing template. Perfect. Okay, and then I grab diamond armor, and then also a netherite ingot. They've upgraded how you make netherite armor. Literally, it's exactly the same. You just need this additional item, which means that it's a bit more complicated to craft, but it's only the one item. Before, it was just like that. You just need to add this item for it to actually work now. This item can be found inside of bastions. Any bastion chest has a chance to drop it or have it in it. I think the arms are there for Bedrock. I don't know though. It could just be also so there's more of a comparison to the player, because obviously players have arms, and I think that's what they were going for, so chest pieces and that actually match up with arms. But I could be wrong. Maybe armor stands might get an upgrade to have arms in the future. This is Java. Bedrock, I think they said they're still working on the armor visuals, and it will come in a future snapshot or beta for Bedrock. So yeah, that is how that works, which I like. I think this is a lot better because it adds that more of a challenge to getting these, because these can't be crafted. And although netherite was extremely hard to obtain a lot of, if you used beds or TNT, you could actually get a lot of TNT very quickly. You won't find it on the server yet, if that's what you're talking about. The server isn't in this version. For soul speed. But yeah, I think this is cool, and I really like what they've done with these actual recipes, or the looks of them. I think they all look unique, but you can also duplicate them in a way, because if I grab this template right here, this one is the eye armor, and I throw this into a crafting table. Let's quickly just grab a crafting table. You also need 7 diamonds, which I have right there. And then you also need the block it's made out of. So in this case, this one is, I think, end stone. I could be wrong though. You can actually duplicate them by, well, not really duplicate them, but kind of, by doing something like that. And as you can see, the one template has been changed into now 2 templates, which I think is really good. And they do stack. They stack up to 64, which is also really cool. But yeah, I like that. I like that there is a way to duplicate them in a way. It's not really duplicating because you're using items. And it does also add a use back to diamonds, because you actually need 7 diamonds as well as the template you want to duplicate or clone. Let's call it cloning, because that sounds better. And then you need the block. So if I quickly just type here, what are they called? They're called trims. You can see the trims here. So you can see this one requires cobblestone, this one requires mossy cobblestone, this one requires netherrack, this one requires cobblestone again, this one requires deep slate, sandstone, blackstone, purpur, then prismarine, endstone, and finally cobblestone again. The only one that can't be crafted is this one, because this one is used to make netherite armor, and they want you to explore bastions for this. This one, yeah, it also can't be duplicated, I don't think. No, it can't, because if you type in, what is this actually called? It's called a template. Oh, you can! Okay, that's actually insane. You can duplicate it. Or clone it, let's say. I didn't know that. I didn't actually realize that because this one is called a template. All the others are called trims. Oh no, actually they're all called templates. They just have the trim. This one has upgrade. We can make soul sand paths in our base to other parts of the server. Oh, you're talking about the server. But yeah, I like this. I think this is a cool addition. Now, one thing that is a bit weird, if we quickly just head down here, this was the thumbnail I took for the video. You can see some of the different comparisons that I've done. Now, one thing that I did like, it can be done on turtle helmets. If I grab this turtle helmet and throw a different thing onto it, as you can see, it changes. It now looks like it has some eyes, and that actually looks really funny. It looks like I have custom eyes. But one thing that I thought was weird, it can't be added to leather armor. So if I grab some leather armor real quick, let's grab leather chest piece, let's grab some leggings. If I try and throw these in there with this, as you can see, I can't put it in here. Shift clicking doesn't do anything, and also clicking. So I don't know. That looks really... I don't know why. I'm guessing it's because leather can be dyed, but you can't put anything on leather armor. Which I guess is... I'm guessing it's because it's dyeable and maybe it wouldn't work with these. Because, obviously, what, like, the colors, maybe... Because obviously if this was leather armor dyed blue, it would kind of look weird. I didn't say that I don't want it. We can now dupe. Yeah, you can... I didn't know you could actually, like, recraft the smithing upgrade. And I would say getting 7 diamonds and a piece of netherrack is a lot more efficient than actually looting bastions. Because you have to go to a bastion to find these. And I think if you find a treasure room bastion, it's guaranteed that you'll find 2 at least. Actually, let me quickly just grab the command. Because how to summon a chest with loot tables. Can you dupe banners? No, not that I know of. I think banners, yeah, I don't think you can. There might be a way out there, but I'm not 100% sure of a way. So with this command right here, we can actually run a chest loot table. Let's try running the... desert temple, because I think the desert temple spawns... I need to make sure I spell it right. If I quickly just change over to close that one down and change over to that, you can see on the side of the screen where the desert temple one is found. It is desert pyramid. That finds the dune armor, as you can see at the very top there. So that's the one we are going to be looking for. Let's quickly just change it back to that gameplay. Would help if I click the right button. There we go. Maybe dupe rails, but banners instead. I don't know if you can. That didn't work. So what did I do wrong here? It's not called Desert Temple. Is that how no, that's not how you spell pyramid. How do you spell pyramid? There we go. Let's just copy and paste that over. So I think it's actually called Desert Pyramid, the loot table. Yes, it is. So as you can see, this is now the loot table for the Desert Pyramid. So if we just roll this a couple of times, eventually we should get the rune. So let's see how common this one is. That's 3 chests. That's 4 chests. That's 5. 6th. So we got it in our 6th chest, as you can see right there. It just spawns like any other loot. So that's 6 chests. Let's see. Is it not in that one? So that's 1 again. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. So this is 1, 7. So it seems about every 6 to 7 chests, but obviously if you probably do this across the bigger amount, it'll probably be very noticeably different. But I would say they're not like extremely rare. Let's now run the treasure room, the Bastion loot tables. I don't actually know the loot table name for the Bastion, so let me quickly just open up the list of tags. Minecraft, no, it would help if I went into data folder. Data, Minecraft, what is it called? Loot tables, chests, Bastion Bridge is what it's called. Well, there's actually quite a few for the Bastion, so we're going to have to do quite a few rolls. So Bastion Bridge, I'm pretty sure, can have either one of the actual, what they called, the netherite upgrades, or it can also have, yeah, as you can see, the snout upgrade. So I think there's also a chance for a netherite upgrade to spawn, but inside of this chest it's not guaranteed, as you can obviously tell. Are we actually going to get it? Maybe it's not guaranteed in these. That's a snout again. Nope, not in that one. Not in that one. Not in that one. Okay, so it seems like this one is somewhat rarer because we haven't found it yet. Once again, a snout upgrade. Nope, not in there. Nope, not in there either. So yeah, I don't think... Maybe it can't spawn in this type of chest. This is related to the Bastion. But it did say inside of any Bastion chest it can spawn. It's just a higher chance inside of the treasure room. Maybe they forgot this chest type. I'm not too sure. Is this coming to Minecraft? It's coming to Minecraft in 1.20. Not in that one. This is 100% coming to Minecraft. It'll be in the next major update, which is 1.20. Whenever that releases, we are not too sure. I think the plan is for this year at some point, but we haven't got a release date. Yeah, maybe it's not in this chest, because it seems like we've done what? Yeah, I think maybe they've forgot about this Bastion chest, because it don't seem to be in here. We've found the snout, but it don't... Okay, it is in this chest, but oh my god, that is rare. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. In the 33rd chest. Wow, that's a lot rarer than the Desert Temple one. I'm guessing maybe that's just because they want the netherite upgrades to be a lot rarer, possibly. This is the bridge chest, so this is for the, obviously, bridge, and we also got 4 of the snout inside of them chests that we was trying to get 1 smithing. Okay, so let's now try the other loot tables. The other one is Hoggling Stable, so we need to remove the JSON from that. Paste in Hoggling Stables. So this is, I think, like technically the same chest. There's a few different items. I'm guessing let's just keep rolling this. Maybe it's better if I... Yeah, I think it's better if I actually roll this in a command block. But yeah, this is 100% coming to Minecraft. It'll be coming in 120 whenever that releases. My guess is probably around summertime, as that is when they most likely... That's when they like to release updates, because it's more... It's like when everyone's off school, so a lot more people can play. But we have no clue. So let's paste that command in there. Let's then grab this command and paste that in there like so. And okay, I forgot to paste it up by a block. So I need to okay. I need to repaste that there. And then I need to repaste the Hoggling Stable into there. This time making sure I go up by a block. There we go. That should now work. That one didn't have it in it anyway. And then if I now just do this, this should work. There is a smithing upgrade for the snout again. Wait, Belgian 1.20, they added mob heads and note blocks. Yep, they did. Here's the pigling head. And if I quickly just grab a note block, we can place it there. And that is where they added it, yes. And once again, creeper. Will you do like that mob heads for the server that you can't get in vanilla? I don't know what you mean by that, Raven. I don't know what you mean by that. Let me also actually set up a command block here that kills all item entities. Kill at a type equals item. Item. There we go. In like 5 minutes behind on the stream just because the data is bad. So did you buy data? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe try retyping that message you said beforehand, Raven, because I'm not too sure what you meant by it. So now when I actually break the chest, all the items will instantly be deleted, which is good. So we don't have to lag out the world. More mob heads. Do you mean the data pack that adds more mob heads? Will that be compatible with the... do you mean that the data pack that adds more mob heads, will that be compatible with the 120 update? If so, I'm not too sure. I didn't make the data pack, so I can't say if it will or not. If that's what you meant, I'm not too sure. On your server, you can get heads that you can't get in vanilla. I think that, like, the warden head. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Vanilla Tweaks have said that they do want to make it compatible, because it can be done. You can actually, an Everite upgrade right there. You can actually make it compatible by data packs. So I'm guessing at some point it will. Probably not until 1.20 is released though. Let's now go down to the Bastion treasure. Let's try the treasure one, because this one says it's guaranteed to have 2 in it, but I think that's because there's always 2 chests. Yeah, and not chapel. As you can see, there's 1 in there. If I was to break that and re-roll it, as you can see, there is another 1 in there. And yeah, as you can see, there is guaranteed to be 1 in every single chest of this type. Yep. And there's also netherite in this. This is actually like really cool. I like that this treasure one has a guaranteed spawn rate of them. I think that's really cool. There's 2 netherite ingots in that chest. When you place it on noteblock, will it make the sound too? I don't know. I didn't make the data pack, so I can't say. But the creators of the data pack said that they will try. I don't know. I'm guessing that won't be until 1.20 fully releases, though. So yeah, I like this. I like that the treasure room bastion has a 100% spawn rate of it. I think that's really cool, because then that means finding this bastion is a lot more beneficial to upgrading to netherite. Now, the next thing I actually want to try is Elder Guardians. To get the rune, I don't know what one it was. To get one of them, you actually need to kill an Elder Guardian. Let's quickly just go back to the patch notes. It is the Tide. The Tide one is gotten from Elder Guardians inside of Ocean Monuments. Now, I don't know if there's a certain code here that requires them to naturally spawn, to be like in the bounding box for them to drop it. So we're just going to kill a few to see. Let's just get rid. I could. We've got a command block killing items. I want to remove that. Let's quickly just sell it to redstone power, because we don't want it to remove items. We want the items to drop. So let's now kill you. Maybe I should give my sword sharpness so it takes quicker for him to die. So that one didn't drop any. So at the moment, let's just say this is the second one. Because obviously you get 3 of these per Ocean Monument. So is it going to be like a 1 in 3? So it's like you are guaranteed to get 1 from an Ocean Monument, but it don't look like that's going to be the case. Let's get rid of, come here you. Get rid of you. I do apologize if you hear Discord pinging. I don't actually know what it is in Discord pinging. I think it's the Skyfall Discord, although I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, that one didn't drop any. So it seems like it's not like guaranteed that you're going to get one from every ocean monument, unless there is some sort of code that requires you to kill it within the bounding box of an ocean monument, which if that is the case, I guess that's a bit dumb, but I don't think that would be the case. I don't think they'd make it like do a check. Nothing there either. Come on. If we don't get it from 3 more, then I will go to an ocean monument. Did that one drop it? No, it didn't. I don't know. I could actually just quickly check the loot tables, because that's something I can do as long as it's not coded in and it's an actual loot. Die. No, there's nothing there again. This is the last one. If this one don't work, then I'll check the loot tables to see if it's hard-coded or loot table dropped. Nothing there. Okay, let me quickly just check. Loot tables, entities, Elder Guardian. Bonus rolls, Prismarine Shard. COD. Prismarine Crystals. Killed by Player Wet Sponge. Yeah, it don't look like it's a... From looking at this, it don't look like it's a loot table drop. Because it don't seem to be here, unless I've just missed it. Prismarine, loot tables, Prismarine. Yeah, okay, so maybe it's hard-coded through a certain thing. Let's go... I don't know, let's actually enchant at a sharpness 5. Welcome to the stream, Donkey. One thing I would really like to see, I don't know if they would do this, but I would really like to see these armor trims added to weapons. I would really like a netherite sword with like a orange or red line through it. I think that would be really cool. I don't know if it probably wouldn't work with some of the armor trims, but maybe like this one right here, where it's the blue lines. Maybe it could just have a few blue lines through it. Maybe this red one right here, it could have a line going from top to bottom. I don't know. I think it would be cool. I just think some of them it wouldn't exactly work. But having a sword, having it on a sword or on a pickaxe or something like that, I think would be really cool. So let's now jump back to killing Elder Guardians. So we can see if we can get this fish. Not fish. So we can see if we get this... there it is. Okay. There we go. We got it. The tide. So it's literally just Elder Guardians. I think how many Elder Guardians did we kill? Stats. Mobs. 11. So we got it on the 11th kill, which once again, it's not too rare. So if that was the case, let's say for this test it's 1 in 11. That means you're going to have to loot what? 3, 6, 9, 12. That means you're going to have to loot like 4 ocean monuments. I think for this to drop, it has to be a player kill. So killing them from full damage wouldn't actually drop this. That's something actually we could try, because maybe it's not a player kill. Let's grab this command block. And let's now just go extremely high in the sky. I guess I could do this just by flying and placing a block. But yeah, I think for this to drop, it does have to be a player kill. 4 monuments, yeah. So that means it could obviously... I could have just got unlucky, and it could be more lucky. Obviously, I don't have looting either, and I'm guessing probably looting is applied. I'm not too sure, though. So let's just set block here of, I don't know, maybe glass. And then I can place the command block there. Summon Elder Guardians. And then put it on... always active, repeat. This is a mess. It's raining guardians. Are they going to die from that? They should do, shouldn't they? Yeah, they're all dying. They're dying in like a square. That's actually epic. Let's game rule. Send command feedback to false. Okay, now they're just splatting on the floor. So let's now go through and see. Okay, it don't need to be player drops. You can set up, I guess you can't set up an Elder Guardian farm due to only 3 spawn per, they're not like guardians. So you couldn't exactly farm these. But you don't have to have a player kill them. As you can see, they have dropped all around here. And if I quickly go to the center here, we have 5. We now have 27. So yeah, it don't have to be player kill, which I think is weird. Maybe that's not intended. And maybe in a future snapshot, they'll make it so you have to have a player kill the Guardian. Because I guess that means you could just go and blow it up with TNT or something. But I don't think we're getting rid of this command block now. Can we get rid of this command block? No, we can't. Okay, maybe we can from the bottom. This actually looks really funny. I'm not going to say what it looks like, but I like that they're dying in a square. That's just Minecrafty. Can I break this? Yeah, there we go. No more Guardians. Tied with Guardian. Yeah, it's tied with the normal Guardians don't drop it. You have to kill the Elder Guardians. But it's weird how it's not a player drop. I'm guessing that's probably because it's not done through... Because yeah, as you can see right there, there's no sponges. I just got that 1 sponge, but that's probably because I hit it before it died. But sponges require a player to kill them. So there are a few sponges, but that's probably because I was trying to break the command block and it obviously counted as a player kill. But yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Maybe it's intentional. So the other ones are just gotten from random structures. I like this. What do you guys think? Do you guys like how they've made them, like the rarity of them? I like that each of them is found in a different structure. I think some structures that they've made kind of pointless, I guess, are ruined portals. Because none of these spawn in ruined portals. Also, underwater ruins. If I quickly just change back to this screen. Minecraft should appear in just a second. There we go. So yeah, if I change back to this screen, you can see on the side, here is how they all spawn. So Pillager Outpost has 1, Desert Pyramid has 1, Shipwrecks have 1, Jungle Temples have 1, Ocean Monuments, which is obviously the Elder Guardian, Ancient Cities, Woodland Mansions, Nether Fortress, Bastions, Strongholds, and End Cities. Can you combine all of... what do you mean by that, Raven? Can you combine all of... Oh, all of them? No. That's one thing you can't do. I did try that. And if I quickly just jump... 4 monument feels too much. Yeah, once again, that could be just me having bad luck. It could also be that we got lucky with it. It could be... I don't know. I don't also have looting. I don't know if looting applies. But yeah, it could be the fact that I got unlucky with it. It could be the fact that I got lucky and maybe you need to loot more. I have no clue. I think it'd have to be run like a longer test for it to be exact values. But yeah, let's quickly just talk about what Raven spoke about. So this netherite chest piece right here. Let's grab this one. I think that... Oh no, that's not good. Let's grab this one. So this one is the Spire. If I now grab, let's see, first resource that I see in the chat that you can put on a chest piece or on a piece of armor, I will put on it. I think the things you can put are redstone, iron, gold, diamond, emerald, copper, quartz, lapis, amethyst. I think that's it. I don't know, it's weird that you can't put coal. I guess it makes sense that you can't put coal, but... It would be nice if you could put coal on it. Don't know why. Is there any other resource that is kind of like should be good to go on it? I guess probably this tab would be the best. Oh, what if you could put glow ink on it? And that'd make it like animated sort of thing. That'd be cool. Netherite. Yes, you can put netherite on it. What if you could put an what is it called? Oh, an echo shard. What if you could put an echo shard on them to make them like a sculpt color? What if you could put a nether star on it to make it, I don't know, a shiny white? I think there'd be so many cool, unique possibilities if they made it so more items could go on them. Like, what if, like, certain blocks could go on them to give them that block look? So, say, for example, bone blocks. Or, that's not really a good example, is it? What is a good block? Let's quickly just have a look. What if you could put dirt on it to make it look dirty? I don't know. I'm just saying random things here. Netherite Master becoming a bigger master of Netherite. Netherite's going to be harder to get, because you have to actually loot bastions, and bastions have piggling brutes, which are not the easiest thing to kill. Imagine if they made it so you have to kill a piggling brute for it to drop. I think that would be better. But anyway, let's now quickly just talk about what we was talking about. So, we actually need an item. Netherite. There we go. So, we can't actually put Netherite on Netherite. But anyway, if I put that in there, and then the chest piece in there, and then put a Netherite ingot on that, you can see the visual right here. And that one is Sentry Armor Trim Quartz Material. As you can see, it does remove the one you have on it and replaces it with a new one, which I think is good. But at the same time, I wish you could combine them. Maybe there's like a max of like 3 per armor piece. That would be kind of cool. But I understand why it removes it, probably because of texture animations or something. So, I don't know. I think it would be cool if you could combine them, but currently you can't. As you can see, it does remove it when you do. One bug though, the item icon don't update. As you can see, these are 2 totally different items. But if I was to get a new gold chest piece, so let's just quickly grab that. Where is the gold? There we go. If I was to throw that into there, with that in there and then that. Okay, it does. They all have the same icon in the inventory, even though they're different. I don't like that. I thought that was a bug that I found, but it seems like that's the case. That sucks, because then you don't know what's what. It would be cool if they had different icons in the inventory, depending on what upgrade they had on them. Is the update out now? It is, yes, for Java Edition only at the moment. Bedrock, I think they said they're getting it within the next few weeks. They're still working on it. Words. I think they're still working on it for Bedrock. But if you do have Java snapshots, you need to make sure experimental toggle or the experimental data pack is enabled. Otherwise, it won't actually work. You only get these armor features if you have the experimental data pack enabled on your world. But yeah, I like it. What do you guys think? Balance wise, I think some of them need balancing. The improvements to Netherite, I like. I like that you now need an additional item to upgrade diamond armor from Netherite. One thing actually I want to test. Can you upgrade a diamond gear that has a upgrade on it? It does keep the upgrade. Okay. Can I show you the cool designs? I sure can. If I actually just kill myself, I should be... yes, here we go. I'm now back. Here are all the designs on the chest pieces. So this one right here is the snout. This one is found within bastions. I think some of them are cool, and some of them are kind of just like too much the same. This one is then the tide. That one is found by killing Elder Guardians, I believe. You can actually see how they're all found on the side of the screen. Let me actually quickly just make it full screen again. By clicking that button, I think, and then that button. And 2 seconds, and it should appear back. There we go. Just so you guys can see the actual textures a bit bigger. So the rib cage is that one. That one is found I don't actually know where the rib one is found. That is found in a nether fortress. So you have to actually go into a nether fortress for that rib one. This one is the dune. This one is found in desert pyramids. Then this one is the coast. That one is found in, I believe, shipwrecks. Let me quickly actually just clear chat. That one is found in... what one was that? Coast. Yes, that one is found in shipwrecks. Then you've got this one, which is the wild. That is found in jungle pyramids. This one is the ward, which is found in the ancient cities. This one is the eye, which is found in strongholds. You then got this one, which is spire. That is found in end cities. This one is Vex, found inside the Woodland Mansion. And finally, the Sentry, which is found... where is the Sentry one found? I think that's the only one. Sentry. Pillager Outpost. So that one is found in the Pillager Outpost. I think my least favourite is probably... I don't know. I think... maybe this one. Just because it has no detail on the actual chest. It only has detail on the arms. But that might... some people might like that. I think my favourite is probably one of these two. Just because they have a lot more detail on them than most of the others. I also do like this one. This one looks kind of cool. How it's going like down the chest. But obviously you can alter the colour of these. These don't need to be red. You can have gold in them. You can have netherite, amethyst. Let's actually quickly just grab... one thing that I did learn is you can actually apply them to chainmail armor, which I thought was weird at first. But if I quickly just grab... what should we grab? Templates. Let's grab the eye, because the eye has a lot of texture on it, as you can see. And then let's also grab the... what is it? Spire? No, it's Sentry. That's the one with the littlest detail. Yeah, the Sentry is... it's more... I think the Sentry is more just for people who want subtle changes. But I don't like it because I think it's too little. But I guess if you just want like detail around the arms, then that could be good. Because some people might just want like the arms to stand out more. But one thing I have also noticed... some of these are rarer than others, which is good in some cases, but I wouldn't waste some of them. Because, for example, if we go and get ourselves some boots, let's grab diamond boots, and then let's also grab amethyst shards to put on the diamond boots. If I was to grab, let's say, what is this one? This one is... coast. If I was to grab coast and also wild, so let's quickly just grab coast, there we go, and also wild, there we go. If I was to grab them two and throw them in here on the actual diamond boots, there's very little changes on actual like the smaller pieces of armor. I don't know, these ones might be very different. I'm not too sure though. Let's throw them on there. Okay, them ones are like completely different, but some of them, I don't actually know what one it was. I did find one earlier, but it was like there was little details, if not no detail, changed on the boots. Let's maybe try these ones. Let's throw that in there. Throw that there. Okay, so maybe they are all different. In the video I recorded, maybe it was just because I was trying to get the video done. But yeah, I don't know. I think the chest pieces are obviously the biggest noticeable change, but that's probably because it's the biggest part of armor. I also think helmets are cool. Especially the turtle helmet. I only showed chest pieces. Did you say... did you say... a data pack? What is it? What do you mean by that? Also, welcome to the stream. I don't know what you mean by that. You can actually customize these with data packs. I don't know if that's what you mean. And you can also add your own material types and also patterns sort of thing. I don't know if that's what you mean though. But yeah, I only did show the chest pieces. I could quickly show the helmets and leggings. Let's quickly actually just do that. Oh, activate a data pack. Yes, I did. Let me quickly just show you how to do that. So you need to load up. You need to make sure you have 23W04A. If you are not in this snapshot, then you will obviously only get prior features. You then need to go to create a world. And then all of these settings can be exactly what you want them. You can have it survival mode, you can have it creative mode, hardcore, whatever. You just need to go to data packs right here, and you need to make sure this update 121 is on this side. The bundle one is only if you want bundles, but if you want the pigling heads and mob sounds, also bamboo, chiseled bookshelves, camels, and the new armor trims, you need to have this data pack enabled. If you don't have this data pack enabled, then you only get 119.4 editions, which is mainly just bug fixes and the little tweaks. It's not really too much. Yes, there is images and videos of the sniffer going around. They are experimental, so we haven't got it in a snapshot or data or a Bedrock beta yet. My guess is maybe that'll be coming by early February, mid-Feb to late March, because I think they're still working on the sniffer. But it could come sooner. I'm not too sure. Right, let's quickly... One thing that I also think they need to fix is it actually consumes. Yeah, it's just them asking for feedback on what people think they look like and if people like how they look. So, we could see them soon, we could see them in months' time, we have no clue. They didn't actually state how finished their sniffing and all the actual behind the scenes is. Let's quickly just grab a pair of boots. And then let's grab, what should we grab for this? Let's grab quartz, I think would be cool. I also like that they've given more uniqueness to quartz, to redstone, to lapis, especially lapis. I think lapis is one of them things. Enchanting isn't really anything you do much anymore. Sometimes people like to enchant, but it's not something that people 100% want to go for. Which I think is, I think it's good that they've added more unique, more like uses for the items. Right, let's now go through and put some of these on. So that's that one. If I then throw the boots in there, then I move that and throw the boots in there for that one. Was that 2 of the sentry? I think that was. Yeah, so we want to throw them boots away. Armor with redstone? Yeah, this one that you can see behind me is the redstone. What I mean by redstone is the item you put in this slot here. So this item here can be lapis, quartz, copper, diamonds, iron, gold, emeralds, netherite. I think that's it. But yeah, the redstone is the red you can see in on the armor stands behind me. That's redstone. What was I doing? Yes, I was throwing quartz on that one. Then if I quickly just do that, then I go and throw it on that one. Finally on that one. On that one. And then on the last 2. Finally on that one. There we go. I wish there was all these sniffers. I don't think we'll have to wait too much longer for it. I wish phantoms were gone. I think phantoms... I don't want phantoms to be removed. I think saying that I want phantoms gone is a bit too much. I want them to be reworked. I think the phantoms have huge potential. They just... At the current way they're implemented, it sucks. So this one... What one is this? This one is Snout. So what one is Snout here? Snout is this final pair, I think. Yep, so let's throw them onto that. This one is then Tide. This might take some time. Tide is them ones. Maybe if I throw them away once we've done them, just so I know. This one is Rib. Have we done the Rib ones yet? Nope, we haven't done that one yet, so we'll have to come back to that. That one is that one. So that's okay. We've got 2 of the same right there. So let's throw that one away and also that one. It's just like 1 a night, not like 5. How I think phantoms should work, either they should only spawn in like a certain biome, so let's say the deep dark, for example. Well, probably not the deep dark, but maybe the end or something like that. And I think once you kill, they should spawn in like waves. So I didn't even register what that was. That was coast. Coast. I don't have that one yet. Wild. But yeah, I think they would. I think they should spawn like what, like maybe like 3 or 4 when it first turns to night, and then maybe if you don't sleep during that night, maybe another 3 or 4 spawn as it's turning day or something like that. I don't like that they just carry on spawning in like groups of 8 or whatever. I think that's where the phantoms are just like so annoying, because they spawn when you least expect it, and it forces you to either sleep the night away if you're, let's say, just like you're farming mobs, or like you need skeletons for something. It makes you not want to do that because of the annoyingness of phantoms. And yes, I know people could say, well, sleep before you go hunting for them, but sometimes, I don't know, you could be AFK and then come back and you quickly need to grab a bone or something. Oh yeah, that's actually a good idea, what Tony said. What if phantoms stop spawning after you kill like 6 of them per night? So maybe that is a thing. So maybe it's like a goal thing. So once you kill, let's say 6, then no more will spawn for that night. I think that's cool, because then it adds like a challenge to them that you have to then kill the specified amount for them to go away. Like you've, because phantoms are meant to be like the nightmare where you haven't slept, so it's meant to be like you're seeing things sort of thing. It's meant to be like I don't know exactly how to describe it, insomnia, so it's meant to be like you're seeing them, which I think maybe if you kill a certain amount they should stop. But I don't know, I just think I don't want phantoms to be removed, because I think they have huge potential. And also I think the was that I or was that was I also think that the drop they drop at the moment, Phantom Membrane, could be improved so much. They should also increase the amount of sleepless nights. Or yeah, or maybe the amount of sleepless nights depends on the amount of phantoms. So let's say maybe you don't sleep for 3 nights, then 1 phantom spawns. Then maybe if you reach 5 nights, 4 phantoms spawn. And then maybe, I don't know, 10 nights, 6 phantoms spawn, something like that, just so it's a bit more of a, you know, how many will spawn and they're not just diving at you from all angles. Spire, do I have the Spire? I don't. Vex, the Vex boots are them ones. And Sentry, is that Sentry? That's Wild. What one is Wild then? That's Coast. That's Spire. So where's the Wild? Is that the Wild? No, that one's Wild. That one is the Wild. So what boots do you have? Okay, I must have just made 2 Wilds as well. Okay. So from there, what one are we missing? We are missing the Coast, the Rib Cage, or Ribs. Also Coast, Rib Cage, Spire, and Sentry. So template, Tide, Vex, Wild, Coast we're missing. It was also Snout, I thought we weren't missing. Maybe I've put the wrong boots on Snout. I don't know what one Snout is, to be honest. This one could be Snout. Yeah, I've done Snout. Okay. So what one is Snout? That one is Snout, so let's quickly just throw that away. But it would also be painful for membrane farms Yeah, I think membrane farms are one of them things that you're only farming it because you want to farm everything. I don't think someone farms phantom membrane for the fun of farming. It's one of them things that you either you want to farm everything in the game, or you're just farming it for no reason at all, because phantom membrane is really quite useless if you don't, obviously if you don't have mending, because I know there are some people who don't believe mending should be an enchantment you have, so they don't like playing with it. So I guess if that's the case, then yeah, I understand phantom membranes would probably be the most useful thing to you because of repairing your elytra. But I also think that phantom membranes farms are just like so pointless. They're really not needed. I guess slow falling could be something people argue, but I don't really... Slow falling isn't something, once again, people use like 24/7 unless you want to over farm things, or I don't know, you're doing something that requires slow falling. But I guess once people have feather falling, they don't really care about slow falling. Nevermind, sorry, I forgot. I logged off from the server. My Wi-Fi died again. But yeah, I don't know. Once again, I'm only saying what I think. I don't think I've ever crafted, apart from for videos, I don't think just playing Minecraft I've ever used slow falling potions. But I don't know. What one was we missing? Sentry was the one we were missing. Let's just quickly grab that. And throw that on to there. There we go. So that's how all the boots look. Let's quickly just time set day. That's how all the boots look. Some of them are quite noticeably different. Okay, it was these two that I didn't really see much difference to. Because as you can see, this one right here, which is maybe I've put the same pair on both. That one right there is Snout. And then this one right here. Is that one also Snout? No, that one is Wild. So yeah, as you can see, there's not much difference on them. Although the chest pieces are quite different, I think it's a waste to put it on your boots. But all the others look pretty different. I like this one, the way it goes down. So that's that. Let's now, I guess, let's do helmets. It would be good if I didn't actually throw all them away, but I think it's too late now. Let's maybe get them back again. Template. Is there anything you guys want me to test within the snapshot to do with the armor trims? Obviously some things we have learned. They can't be applied to leather armor, which I think I would like to see that changed, but I also understand why it's also not a thing, because you can also already dye leather armor. So it's just the fact of maybe it just causes too many like color problems. Right, now I've got two of them. Let's throw a stack of them away. Netherite with Sentry and Lapis. Okay, let's try that. Netherite. Netherite armor, let's grab all that. With Sentry and Lapis. Don't forget, you can also mix and match. So for example, let's say you want, what one is Sentry? Sentry is that one. So let's say you want Sentry on this one, and then for example, let's say you want Sentry on all three of them pieces, but on the boots you want, I don't know, maybe Snout or Ribcage. You can do that. You don't have to have them all the same, which I really like. But let's actually quickly just do what you wanted. So, helmet, chest piece, leggings, boots. Let's quickly just change the chest piece. All these armor trims are useless. I will never use them if they are actually have a use. For example, more durability. That is one thing I... Also, welcome to the stream, someone unknown. That is something I did say in my snapshot video, because I did upload a video before I started streaming. I would like to see them have unique abilities. Like, let's quickly just talk about some unique abilities they could have. Let me quickly... Here you go. Here, Netherite. Here, Raven, I mean. Here is the... Wait, was it Netherite or... It was Raven that said it. Here is Netherite with Sentry and Lapis. That's what it looks like. But yeah, let's quickly jump to Someone Unknown's statement real quick, and then we'll come back to your thing, Netherite. So let's just quickly say, for example, let's talk about Snout. What is a unique ability Snout could have? My thoughts is maybe it could make, I don't know, Piglings see you at a shorter distance, like Pigling heads do. Or, oh, that's actually a good one. Applying Lapis to it could make you gain more XP. That's really cool. I like that. I think that's really cool. That's actually a really cool idea. I was thinking more the patterns had unique abilities, not the materials you used. Maybe, wait, I need to check something. Hang on, I'll try your thing in a second, Netherite. I quickly just want to check something now. If we throw a Netherite attachment on a diamond... What is the song in the background? Let me quickly just change this. I don't really like having songs that have like voice in them. There we go. I don't really like having songs with voice because I think it sounds it overtakes. What was I trying? Fire? I want to see if you actually apply Netherite to like a different armor, does it burn? Technically it shouldn't because it has Netherite applied to it. But yeah, Someone Unknown, I think you actually bring up a really valid point. I understand why they've added them, because the whole 1.20 update idea is for people to express themselves inside of the game, which this armor does allow you to do. You can actually customize the armor how you like, with maybe the colors you like. And it does do what Minecraft wanted 1.20 to be. But I also think for players who don't care about how they look in the game, they would be quite pointless. Unless you collect them all to show off to your friends or something, like I've got all the templates, then I think they are going to be quite pointless to players who don't care what their armor looks like. They just get the armor for being OP or for being unkillable or something. Since they are biome, I guess they are biome. They're also structure, because you can only find one per structure. I guess they could also be seen as biome. What if the patterns give a power up based on the biome they're from? That could also be a cool idea. I do like the idea of adding Lapis to it gives more XP, because I think XP, there needs to be some sort of way to... XP at the moment is either you get it or you don't. And I think early game, it's such a annoying thing to get, so maybe applying Lapis to your armor early game would be a benefit. Redstone patterns will make you activate redstone when you're near redstone. Yeah, that's actually a really cool idea as well. You're like a walkable redstone torch or redstone block. I think that's a cool idea as well. Let's quickly just try this, because if I put Netherite on that, that is now a diamond chest piece with an upgrade of Netherite. If I now throw that in fire, does it burn? It's not looking promising. I think that's a flaw. Should that burn? Do you guys think that shouldn't burn, or should it? It did burn, although it did have Netherite applied to it. I'm guessing if we done it the other way around, so if it was a Netherite chest piece with maybe like Lapis, I'm guessing that won't burn. But if you apply Netherite to an armor piece, I think that should be an ability that it don't burn. Because then you could add Netherite to all your armor to make it so you don't lose your armor, even if it's diamond or iron or gold. So yeah, as you can see, that one didn't burn. So I really think that should also be ability. If you have any piece of armor and you have netherite applied to it through a trim, I then don't think it should burn. I actually thought it wouldn't, but as you can see, throwing that in there, it disappears. Netherite, that would be kind of stupid because redstone activations when you don't want it to. I guess you could argue that, but you could also argue you could just be like a skulk sensor, because skulk sensors basically activate whenever you're near. So yeah, I guess that is a valid point. Trims are cool, that's for sure, but I don't like things that are cosmetic. It's fine to have them though. I understand where you're coming from. I don't, at first when I first saw them, I thought, I don't really care because I'm not the sort of person who cares about what my character looks like. I'm a warden. If I cared, I probably wouldn't be a warden. But yeah, I understand. I think they should have some abilities, even if it's not the templates that have the abilities and it's the ingredients. Like, so redstone, I don't know, it does some, maybe you activate redstone when you're near it. Maybe iron could, I don't know, do something. Or maybe when you mine a certain resource, you get more of that. I don't know. Something like that could, because it's not like it's pay to win or anything, because you're not paying. It's just the fact that if you explore and find them, then you're lucky. Which there's a lot of luck in Minecraft already, with obviously loot tables, mob drops, and stuff like that. I think netherite ingots should, from it should drop. Oh, so you think that it should, if you throw a netherite trimmed armor piece, it should drop the netherite and burn the item? So say this chest piece was diamond with netherite trim. If I threw this on the floor, it would burn the chest piece and drop out a netherite. That's cool. I think that's probably one thing they might do, because otherwise you're losing a netherite, and they made a change with shulker boxes not that long ago to make them pop out resources because of that exact reason. Right, let's now jump to the next one. Netherite wanted me to do netherite armor. Netherite armor with copper. Copper and ward. One thing I would like to see is more items. Does gold trims work on piglings? That's something we could try. My guess is probably not, because of the fact that netherite burn. So let's grab some gold. Let's also grab a pigling. And let's also grab, we've got the thing. Let's also time set day. So let's see. Let's actually netherite a piece. There we go. That actually looks epic. I love the gold on the netherite. That looks really cool. So let's now go survival mode, summon a pigling. Yeah, as you can see, I've got the gold plated netherite chest piece, and it's killing me. So no, it doesn't work. So yeah, that would once again be another thing. Same with the netherite burning. It would be really cool if gold plated items made it so you didn't get seen by piglings. I just think little tweaks like that would make them a bit more useful, because then you can still wear your decent netherite armor, but you don't have to worry about piglings attacking. Or you can still wear your old iron armor, plate it with netherite, and it will never burn when you die. I think that's one thing that I would like to see change, but don't forget, this is only the first ever snapshot we've seen them, so changes like that could come in future snapshots. We have to just wait and see, I guess. But it might make a player who uses netherite pattern a target for other players, as they can get free netherite. What do you mean by that, Tony? If you burn a chest piece or item, it pops the netherite off? Is that what you mean by that? Is that what you mean by that? So if I had like a gold chest piece plated with netherite and you burnt a gold chest piece, it would pop the netherite off? I'm guessing that's what you mean by that. I could be wrong though. So let's quickly just do what Netherite wanted. So it was copper plated ward, Netherite armor. So let's quickly just do that, and find a chest piece. There we go. Do I have any armor on? I do. Let's quickly just throw that off. And there we go. Yeah, if it drops. Yeah, okay, I can understand where you're coming from there. Because it could mean that if you're on a multiplayer server, you could target the netherite plated people and then get free netherite, I guess. So yeah, I don't think that would work. But here you go, netherite. Here is copper netherite ward. I also like that you can mix and match, so you don't have to wear like a full set of wards. You can mix up, I don't know, maybe the spire in it. I don't know, do you guys like that you can't add more than one template onto armor, or do you think it's good that it's one per armor? What I mean by that is, do you think you should be able to add, let's say, let's quickly just grab, do you think you should be able to add spire and eye to this chest piece? Or do you like that it's just one per piece of armor? I think I like that it's one per piece of armor. But I also think it would be cool if you could add more. I need to go by. Thanks for tuning in, Nevite. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I'm guessing the reasoning behind not having multiple on a piece of armor is probably due to texturing. Maybe there was conflict or something with the pixels. That's my guess, but I could be wrong. I kind of want a redstone update. When was the redstone update? I think, what was it, 1.8? Maybe? 1.7? Something like that was a redstone update, or some sort of redstone-y update. It'll be pain for devs to adjust. Yeah, I think that's the problem. Although one thing that is really cool, how the actual patterns work, is it's done through a gradient. It's not like each piece of armor is textured. It's just done through a gradient and it adds the overlay. So I guess it's probably harder to like mix and match due to conflict with the pixels and overlays and all that. Because it probably wouldn't know what one to prioritize and what color to put on it and all that. But yeah, I also like that from the beginning they've made it so you can add your own through data packs. You can make a data pack, like I think right now, if you know how to add your own patterns and materials, which I think is really cool. It's cool that they're adding easier ways to customize the game. But anyway, I think that is where I'm going to end the live stream. We've been streaming for an hour and 15 minutes. This is the first stream back in a while. Hopefully, in February, I do plan to stream a lot more. But before I do end, is there anything you guys want me to test? You should try emerald trim on netherite helmet and nothing else on boots. Netherite. You should try emerald trim. What type of emerald trim? Emeralds, trim. Yeah, what type? You've got Sentry, Dune, Coast, Wild, Ward, Eye, Vex, Tide, Snout, Rib, Spire. We are getting a redstone. We are getting a redstone related block per update, like honey target. Yeah, I guess that every update they do add like one-ish redstone. Let's try Eye on netherite. Ward, okay. Let's quickly just do that. Oops, I equipped it on leggings. That's fine. Let's throw that into there with that there, that there. And let's now equip that. There you go. That is the plain leggings, boots and chest piece with just the equiption around the head. One thing that I do like, you can actually apply trims to the turtle helmet. So if I was to quickly just do the same that we just did with the turtle helmet, emerald don't really match it because it is already green. But I can do that, and you can't really see that. Let's grab redstone, because redstone will make it a lot more visible. So let's throw that in there, that in there, and that in there. And then throw that into there. Yeah, as you can see, you can do it to the turtle helmet, which I think is cool, because I thought the turtle helmet would be a missed opportunity and they wouldn't have done it. Because you can't actually apply runes to... not runes. You can't apply trims to leather armor. Leather armor is the only armor in the game that you can't apply it to. But I'm guessing that's probably because it's dyeable. That looks nice, to be honest. Yeah, I think there are some combos that do look cool, like having this. Maybe also having... What is this one again? This one is Sentry. Maybe having emeralds on like a Sentry, because that just highlights the arms. So maybe doing something like that on the chest piece might also look cool. Because that just, yeah, as you can see, that just like textures the arms. It don't texture the chest piece at all. Or the, like, what I mean by chest piece is like the center of the chest piece. So I guess that also does look kind of cool, and you look like a king sort of thing with the golden things around your arms and the golden ring around your head. So there are some of them that I do like. I just think it's something that people have to get used to and mess around with to find their preferred color and also template. So I think the Sentry is actually useful. This Sentry one is found Pillager Outposts, I think. So yeah, the Sentry one is found in Pillager Outposts. And that just adds like a feint. What does it do to leggings? I haven't actually seen what it does to leggings. Does it add a lot of detail to them? Let's throw it in there. Let's actually duplicate it so we can put it on boots as well, because I want to see what it actually looks like on all of them. Boots, let's quickly just remove them. Okay, so to the boots it adds like a zigzag on the bottom of them. That's a lot lighter green than the rest of it. That's weird. Yeah, as you can see, the green on the boots is a lot lighter than the green on the head. And then what does it do to leggings? Okay, so it adds like a stripe to the leggings and the boots. No, I don't think I like it on the leggings and boots. I think I like it more just on the chest piece and helmet, because it adds like a bit of detail. Maybe if it outlined the top of the boots and the leggings or something, it would look cool. But yeah, so there are some cool ones. I just think it's going to take a lot of getting used to and finding like the best coloring, because I think amethyst. Let's quickly just grab amethyst. Let's quickly just throw amethyst on here with that. So that's amethyst, and then also chest piece. I think maybe something like this could also look cool with the amethyst like that. Slash time set day. I also like that. That looks kind of cool. The way the purple outlines the purpley color on the chest piece and the netherite. But yeah, I just think it's going to be one of them things that people have to get used to. And you have to find your best color and your best template. Although some of them are rarer than others. So I think it's a cool addition. I like it. I think there are some improvements and changes that do need to come to them, like maybe the burning of the netherite ingot on the chest piece. Something needs to be done about that, because you're basically wasting a netherite ingot and they're not that easy to come across. So I do think tweaks and changes do need to come, but I think overall it's a good feature. It fits with a 1.20 update theme anyway, because players are able to express themselves, I guess, so much through this by having custom patterns on your armor, custom textures, colors. But I think this idea comes from a lot of people actually wanted plated netherite in the nether update. They wanted like gilded netherite armor, and I think that's probably where the inspiration for this come from, because technically you can make gilded netherite armor with these runes by just putting gold, or gold trim makes piglins. Yeah, I think there are some tweaks that do need to be changed. If not, I'm sure there will be a lot of mods that make it happen, or data packs, depending on how customizable they make it. But once this update does fully release, I think I definitely will be making a mod that adds some unique abilities to each of them, especially the XP one. I really like that idea that with lapis supplies you get more XP. I think that's really cool. It'd be cool if there is in-game a way to see how pattern combos look like without needing to find all patterns around the world. Yeah, that would also be cool. One thing that I like, they've made all of them unique in texture. Because if we quickly just look at the trims, as you can see, each trim is unique texture. Whereas if we look at banner patterns, they all look the same. I think they really need to update these banner patterns to have a symbol. Maybe the flower charge could have like a bit of green on it and like flowers growing out of it, like the actual trim right here with a moss. I think they need to update banner patterns to be unique like them, because it's so annoying to find the banner pattern you want. I know there's not that many of them, but if you have this, you have to actually open your inventory to look at what one it is. That weren't the best example because that one's a different color than the rest. But yeah, I just think there needs to be... I think there's a lot of tweaks that need to be made. I think it's a cool addition to the game, especially with how customizable and unique they are. They went full out, especially with the first snapshot, with the amount of colors you can go: amethyst, redstone, lapis, iron, gold, diamonds, emeralds, netherite. I also think that I would like to see more items added. So if I quickly just go to this tab, because this is all ingredients. I don't know, maybe you could put like, I don't know, echo shards for an example. And maybe echo shards would add like a skulk color to it. Or maybe you could add, like you can go to villagers to see all possible combos. Yeah, I think they need to do something to... So player, maybe, I guess their argument could be creative mode. Yeah, Echo Shard. I think Echo Shard needs to be an item you can add. And it gives like, I don't know, maybe a sculpt color, or... I also think that unique items, so maybe adding glow ink will make the pattern glow more than it normally would. Or maybe adding, I don't know, Netherite Nether Star could make it animated, just to make it a bit more customizable for the player. Because imagine having, let's just say, imagine having this helmet right here. You add a Nether Star to it, and it adds like the enchantment glint. Let's just quickly enchant some mending. Let's say it adds the enchantment glint to the helmet, but only to the pattern part. So only like the purple part would be glowing, not the full helmet. If you add a Nether, maybe a Nether Star is too expensive, but something like that. Yeah, Nether Star would be a true flex, but I think something like that to make it like glow sort of thing without the whole helmet glowing, I think would be really cool. Then Nether Star, the Echo Shard, maybe it will give it a skulk color. Maybe glowing could make, I don't know, your armor glow more. So if you're in dark areas, you stand out. I guess it could be a bit OP in some cases. But I think the more items you can add to them, I think the better. Because there are so many items in the game that are just like useless in a way. Maybe Phantom Membrane could be added and it's like the Phantom Membrane color. Because there's so many items here, like Rabbit Foot, maybe you could add. I don't know what color that would be. But I also guess maybe if they... I might also work on a mod that makes it so custom items do certain things. Maybe with, if you apply a Rabbit Foot to it, you jump higher. Maybe a ender pearl can make it so you can teleport around like an enderman. I think this is like such a huge opportunity, not only for vanilla, but also for modded. Because mods can do so much with items on your armor now. And maybe, let's just say, if you have a full skulk, or no, let's say full ender pearled armor, then you can teleport a further distance to just having an ender pearl on your helmet. I think that's so cool. I think this actually opens up so much more than I thought. Welcome to the stream, DJ. This is like a huge opportunity for unique animated armor. I think Never Star is worth it. Yeah, I think it's just the fact of like you have a Never Star, either make a beacon with it or make yourself look good. Which I guess a beacon could make you look good, but it don't make you glow. I just think like it would be cool for it to be a thing, and it wouldn't make the whole helmet glow like the enchantments do. It just makes like the pattern part glow, which I think would then be like an animated dragon breath could make you fart dragon breath. That could yeah, the bottle of dragon breath could make it so you let out particles of a dragon breath to kill entities around you. Maybe a ghast here can make it so you can shoot fireballs. I know this wouldn't be in vanilla Minecraft because it's quite OP in some cases. Maybe the Echo Shard does it so you can use the Sonic Boom attack. But yeah, this definitely won't be in vanilla Minecraft because it is... it's quite OP in certain cases. But I definitely think they need to add more item colours. So maybe, like, for example, the Echo Shard, or add uniqueness to some. So maybe adding a Never Star makes it so it adds like an enchantment glow sort of thing. And then maybe make it, I don't know, you can dye that enchantment glow with dye to make the enchantment glow a different colour. But I guess that's a bit too... I don't know. I don't know how far Minecraft are going to go with this. I hope they do add to it. I hope they don't just release this as it is and say that's it, done. This gives so many ideas to mods. This does. I think I'm going to start working on a mod. I think they do give access to mods now. So there's like Fabric released right now. So I might actually start working on a mod, because I think that would be really cool. But yeah, I really hope they carry on working on this and they don't just say that's it now and leave it. Because I think this could be like a really cool feature. With the amount of uniqueness and stuff like that it could have. I just really want to click a button. I don't know what it does. I've got a stream deck and there's a button on it and I just clicked it. I don't know what I did. It didn't end the stream. No, it didn't end the stream. I don't know what that button does. What's that other button? That other button. Oh no, I don't want to click that. That ends the stream. But yeah, anyway, that is where I'm going to end the stream, because it's been 2 hours and I want to start working on a video, I think. Because I think we could make something happen, hopefully next week, if I have enough time. But anyway, before I do end, is there anything you guys want me to test with the armor? Also, if you haven't already, go check out my video, my snapshot video that I uploaded before I started streaming. I cover the armor tints in a bit more detail in that video. I'll give it a few minutes before I end, just to double make sure there's nothing else. Okay, good stream. Peace out. Too bad I got here late. It's alright, DJ, if you want to re-watch the stream, it's going to be on the channel as a video. But also, if you want to see the armor trims, I did upload a video before I started streaming, which talks about them a lot more. But anyway, that is where I'm going to end. If you did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe. And I guess I'll see you guys, hopefully. There will definitely be another video tomorrow. It's already uploaded and scheduled. It just needs to obviously be 5 PM tomorrow and it'll be uploaded. But hopefully I will be streaming again soon. I don't know when. Hopefully February will be a month that I start streaming weekly again. but I'm not too sure. I have a lot of series that I would like to stream in, especially with me now joining the Skyfall SMP. I've been busy on that lately. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.